Hey guys, it's Coolio playing Suikoden 3. So, bad news. How am I gonna say this? I've lost the commentary audio for the next 11 freaking videos. Yeah. The reason for that is I can't even explain it. Like, my mic was plugged in, it gave me the all clear sign, it's not muted, but it didn't record anything. And the way I fixed it was to unplug it and plug it back in, and now it works fine. So I cannot explain why it didn't record correctly. Anyhow, so I'm gonna just start recording over these videos. So like I said, there's 11 videos, as I spent a long time recording them all. And I hate doing post commentary. I'm just not gonna lie, a lot of these next couple videos probably gonna be me quiet a lot more than usual. A lot of this stuff I won't even remember. So maybe for the parts where there's not even anything to read, I don't know. I'm really miffed about what just happened. There's a lot of videos and I have no commentary from them. There's not really any way to go back. I didn't make any saves, and I wouldn't want to go back because I did so much work. By the end of these, you'll see just how much time I put into this. Now, it's only, being 11 videos, it's only actually Geddoe's first chapter. Like, I stopped at the end of his chapter. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Like, I need to record this now. I'd like to take a break, but I would forget a lot of what happened and why I took breaks. I did a couple like pauses throughout this as I did like training that things that didn't need to be recorded. Basically, I did a lot of training in this one because I felt I was quite weak. And I shouldn't even say that because we're not even that far into Geddoe's chapter yet, are we? We have just left Geddoe Ch. So yeah, I shouldn't even mention it, but I feel like Geddoe is a lot weaker than I thought he would be. And I struggle in a lot of these early fights, as you'll see. But, I kind of want to just pause the recording now and see if everything's working. I check out this dead guy again. There's nothing there. Somebody's beat me to it. Oh my. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a part of me that just wants to upload it with no commentary. That's a lot of videos to go back over. And then there are a lot of like lull spots where there's really nothing to say. And all the things that I wanted to say I've said, but it didn't get recorded. Oh, this is so tragic. This is one of the reasons I shouldn't record so many at once. I just wanted to finish Geddoe's chapter, so I've spent the whole day working on it. Picked up some Asian herbs there. Those are actually worth quite a bit. It's a trade item. Doesn't help. I don't get to listen to any sound because it would slow the video. So I'm watching everything without the music or sound effects. You'll get to hear all the sound effects, and I hope they sound great. At least that part of it did record just fine. It's not tied into the microphone. I record two different types of audio. I don't know. That's a lot of audio to re-record over. I think I'll end up doing it. But maybe for the fights and stuff like this, there'll be a lot less talking. I might just skip over it, to be honest. It's quite hard to just watch a bunch of battles with no sound or anything. And it's kind of hard to talk about this without spoiling anything that's already happened. Like, I want to talk about the stuff I've gotten, but I haven't gotten it yet, technically. So we're just looking at all their abilities. The double tusk of Ace. Actually, this will be my test video. Like, let me know what you think I should do. Like, replaying it, it's possible, but I don't know. It would suck, but I might do it, seeing as it's still early on, and just be more careful not to lose audio. And the cool thing about that, it would let me power up Hugo some more. And Chris, kind of the way I've done Geddoe. I gave Geddoe a lot of special attention as far as leveling up. I could just leave a lot of quiet videos, but I don't know. I don't like that. I've sort of always read everything that they say. I really hate that this happened. So how much time is in 11 videos? That's 5.5 hours. Man. It's 5.5 hours that I played it, minus the parts where I cut out, which was actually quite a bit. Training wise, I did a lot of training in this. I don't know, it won't be too bad. I'll do it like one per day. That's not bad at all. But having to sit through another 5.5 hours and do commentary for it, I would. That's gonna push my patience. Would be better if I could at least listen to it, though. That's really sad. So we're exploring Yaza Plains, and of course we're going the wrong direction on purpose. I guess one cool thing about this is you get to see those things that you notice as a viewer but you don't really notice while you're playing the game. Overlook some things, and I do know there's one big one that's going to happen eventually. I know about it. I'm going to overlook something and go, whoa. But I did notice it in game too, so I was kind of proud of it. I guess I shouldn't talk about that though, seeing as it's several episodes away from now. Another thing is it's going to be hard to edit the voice that I'm doing right now. There's going to be a lot of background noise because I got to record it over the video I'm watching and sync it up. Well, I don't have to sync it up right now, but if I edited the sound, I would, and it might be off a little. Not that you'd really notice much. Queen has been poisoned. I have no items on this group, and actually very little healing. Actually, I have no healing at this point. This group has little in the way of magic outside of that fire and lightning ruin. Lots of offensive stuff. And we come out the other side of Yaza Plain, but you can't go anywhere from there. But I guess you get to see the plane from a different camera angle. When we actually get to talking, it's going to be a little weird. I'm going to have to talk fast. And there might be a little delay until until that guy on the screen changes to the next text. And we're wondering what he's doing. He's probably talking about something. And there'll be a pause there. I've already disconnected. That ain't me anymore. And on to the Great Hollow. We finally get to see some lizard men. Well, we get to see where they live, where they breed, how they think. We've come this far without a plan, so now what? Well, let's see. First of all, we should offer our greetings to the lizard men in the Great Hollow. He's just leading things. We're trying to. Greetings? Greetings, huh? A little rough, but I think it's their way. They seem pretty upset. I wonder what's up. Who are you people? You're not from Grassland. No, we're traveling merchants. Dressed like this? This is another fine mess you've gotten us into. We're not trained to go up against these guys. If you'd spend as much time training as you did drinking, we'd all be better off. How dare you? You decided the unit would pay our room and board. Within reason, but you lost your reasoning months ago. Oh sure, we all know you benefited just as much as we did by not having to pay for the girls you bring back. Look you, I had everyone's best interest at heart. They just ignore him. Hey! Hey, hang on a second, we're not your enemies. We are from the east. I am the warrior Geddoe, born from the flame, taking the pledge and following the ways of the past. I would like to meet the great warrior Chief Zapan. That is our only request. Well, this is a surprise. To think humans could have such manners. I am Shiva, a warrior of the Lizard Clan's fighting units. Following the ways of the past, I will welcome you. Geddoe just handled that like a boss. Well, what a surprise. I didn't know the captain had a lizard friend. There's a lot of you don't know. Thank goodness we didn't have to fight. I don't have it in me. I'm not even sure I can use magic in this state. I gotta keep up. Oh yeah, Jax was gone during this. There, everything is fine. You can come out, Jax. I've been ace in the hole. Or a Jax in the hole. How boring. I do feel like I should look up some of these names, just to see how they're pronounced. I still feel like they're not pronounced quite right. Why all the commotion? You're not preparing for war, are you? No, we're about to sign an armistice with the Zexan people, so there's no call for war. But since yesterday, we've noticed certain suspicious activities. Suspicious? A number of warriors were killed while they were out hunting. The wounds look like they were inflicted by Zexan swords. And our prophet told us that something is about to happen. The Lizard Clan warriors believe in prophets. If we only followed prophecy, we would never win a battle. Prophecy can't fight for you. If an enemy approaches with steel, you have to respond with steel. I agree. Battle is first and foremost about tactics. How is the morale of your warriors? Our morale is high, and when we successfully protect the clan, even the young ones are inspired to become warriors then. Always something to dream about. Is this the first time you've entered the cabin? Stay close to me. Don't stray. And I'm gonna have quite a hard time at that. Between this game's kind of wonky controls and the fact that he walks in between a walk and a run, which is actually typical for video games. He's a character you can follow, but you got to do this stutter step to follow him. The chief's room is upstairs. Don't follow. Don't fall. Yeah, so you got to do this walk and then run and walk and then run and then walk. I just find that annoying. Maybe they think that the walk pace is just too slow. But they can't put it at a run pace, because that's too fast. So we get this unusual in between. We're almost there. And there's Dupa. We've met him. This is the room of Zapan, a proud and respected warrior and chief of the Lizard Clan. You may enter, Warrior Geddoe. Your followers may wait here. Followers, huh? Then the rumor is, I cannot say it is true, nor can I say it is false. Is fate at work here? It seems that way. I wish you safe travels. Thank you. Hey, I'm getting tired of this. Your stories are always full of holes. Full of holes? But I really saw it. You saw it with your own eyes. I'm so tired of that line. Come on, give me a break. You all look so bored, so I just thought I'd brighten things up. You're annoying us, so keep your mouth shut. Do like Jax. I like this story. Captain, how did it go? Pretty good. I got permission to set up base here. This is as good a place as any to start from. We have to sleep with reptiles? We're ready for anything. The leader of the Zexen Knights is young, but she seems very sharp. Like Dupa. He looks great. Got the feathered headdress. Do you like books? Take them if you want them. Like a random book from Lizard Warrior number 5 or something, you know. Good thing I'm talking to everybody in this. Though I did skip somebody, it turns out they have an item. I'll find that one soon. You can figure out who I skipped. Yes, cold, hard polished sword. It makes me practice even harder. I like their weapons. I'm not going to read all the banter text. Unless it's really interesting. Say, yeah. I've been there. I went to Duck Village some time ago. It's nothing but water. It's an interesting place to visit, though. Huh? What? I'm not asleep. A better swing skill means more hits in one attack. It's a useful skill if you're not so powerful. Baspa. Training. Bujutsu. And apparently police sirens in the background. Well, that's a good thing. All they had like a garbage truck roll up next to my house that got recorded, and that's gone now. Look at the bright side. Now look at all these skills, natural ability. Just at the top, you can see how proficient he is at certain things. And I'm going to go through everybody and look at them all. He seems to be pretty decent in everything except for Holy Dash. And I decided to take Repel? No. Oh, yeah, I did. I guess it's not too bad. A little more defensive skill. Though he already has parry. Ace, he's got discount right off the bat. Rank C, can't level it here. I don't think you can level it anywhere. It's just a natural skill. Or sports skill. He's really good at swing and Holy Dash. I can just tell by the numbers now. It only costs 20 to acquire the skill. So I'm gonna get both of those. I'm not too sure how great Holy Dash really is. It'll let you move around the battlefield faster, but compared to other skills that have more of a direct effect to your stats, it's kind of arguable. But when it's a perfect match, I'd say it's worth going for. Her abilities aren't that great. A little bit in Holy Dash, but I think I decided to just stick with what she's already got. She doesn't really excel at anything, but she's still pretty decent at most things. Not too great at most things. Really, he's just fire magic. This is the only big thing, and he's not all that great at that either. Kind of like a kung fu fire mage. His weapon's a claw, though he doesn't actually have anything in combat to look at. I think they just called it a claw so that it makes more sense when you go to a blacksmith to increase his weapon, right? They could have at least given him, like, I don't know, a spike knuckle or something. And then Jax, he's got some really good stuff. Sharpshoot, accuracy, damage. Repel is okay. I think he's average at it, but defensive skill. And he's not very good at any of this other stuff. What he does have is pretty solid. Sharpshoot. Raises distance and damage of ranged attacks. It's dark in the Great Hollow, so your eyes need to adjust to the light when you go outside. I got a real bad feeling. I don't know why, but I've been feeling anxious. Because war is in the air. Kitty. If I try to get even a little bit closer to that cat, it just takes off. Items, nothing really great here. I'm not going to bother with scrolls, probably. A blade tail ornament, which is something to be equipped to just lizard folk, I believe. Maybe a couple other things can equip it, but... Look at all the little bits of light that are coming out the ground. I need to replace my armor one of these days. I think I'll go to Karaya Village and see what they have. I think I'm trying to avoid the inn, but I run across this. What's going on? We have an intruder. You stay out of this. So I just stumbled across what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Are we going to let him order us around? I guess. I like to think of it as we'll go help them out. See who the intruder is, but not until I explore the rest of the place. A visitor without a tail. Cool. Well, have fun. Chill out. It's a cool greeter. I think I've talked to him. Probably not. It's nice and cool. Great spot to relax. There's the inn. They seem to like the cold a lot. I think I'd be kind of backwards. I guess they're hot-blooded. Please come again. And of course I gotta try and run back there. He doesn't like that. and blacksmith, armorsmith. Oh yeah, there's a cool looking lizard in here. I gotta say, when I went to Ixay Village, they don't look very tasty to me. Do you want to try them? Ah, grape seeds. Sweet. I came all this way to get my sword sharpened, but the people here seem rather intimidating. I lost my nerve. Blessed cask. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Cask. I think it's cask. I could be wrong. Yeah, but this is about the end of the video. After I talk to Peggy here, what can I do for you? Can I sharpen that? Anyway, I'm sorry that this has to be post commentary, but it's just how it's going to be for the next couple episodes. I'm not going to go back and replay them, so it's going to be more of the same of this. But thanks for watching, guys. Later.